Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here in June. I very welcome my friends and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Are you feeling charitable? Then smash the subscribe button and the like button. And please do follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. And welcome to Thursday's edition of the dceu Daily. And we are getting another Wonder Woman 84 trailer. I say another. It's not like we've had a great many. It's been an interesting marketing campaign. It's been an on and off marketing campaign hit by COVID-19. Of course, whoops, I said the word. Please don't punish me, YouTube. But yes, it's been delayed so many times. First of all, we lost it in 2019. Then we lost the original date this year. Then we lost another original date. What is it, October the 2nd or 3rd it's being released? So this is a film that everybody is desperate to see. And of course, I've seen a test screening. And I can tell you, you are not ready for this movie. It is not what you think it's going to be. It's going to be amazing. It really is. Patty Jenkins has outdone herself this time. And I haven't even seen the complete finished article, of course. So we will react to that trailer. I don't know when it's going to be in cinemas, this trailer. Is it with the Inception anniversary thing they're doing in movie theatres? And there's going to be an extended look at Tenet as well. I'm sure these things will hit online, but they want people going back to movie theatres. That's the long and the short of the matter. So, yes, I'm very, very excited to see what's on offer there. Hopefully it's quite a long trailer. But look, this is exciting. We started this year with looking forward to two, female-led centric movies. Now, as far as I'm concerned, Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn was a solid movie. But I was, ultimately, the thing is with me, when I first saw it, I was like, yes. But then when I looked deeper at the messages and the marketing from Cathy Yan about toxic masculinity, I started to get a bit triggered about it. But it's an okay movie. But this film is something to really look forward to. The first Wonder Woman film is not just the best female-led CBM of all time. It's one of the best CBMs altogether. Such a good film, and I've discussed it on this channel so many times. So do I expect to see lots of reveals in this trailer? I certainly think they want people back in cinemas, so we might get a bit more in this trailer than we would have got originally. So look out for that. Look out for a really extended trailer. This could be 3 to 5 minutes. I really think they're going to give us something here. I think they have to give us something here. This film has been delayed and delayed and delayed. And, when I think about the delay in 2019, I'm still quite suspicious about that. And I'm kind of suspicious that the test screening that I saw, maybe in the final cut, you may not get very much from that. But I don't know. There's definitely a reason why in 2019 they delayed it. It makes no sense. Because when it was first delayed, Patty Jenkins said, it's better this way. We can really refine the movie. But then she finished it really quickly and she said, I wish we could have released it on the original date, which doesn't make any sense, to be honest with you. So we don't really know what the reason was. Of course we know. It's the multiverse strategy. That's why it was delayed originally, right? Because that's when they were talking to Zack Snyder and negotiating. I'd love to talk to Zack and ask him what was in these negotiations. What were the stumbling blocks? What were the things that they wanted to iron out and make sure that everyone was kind of on the same page? I think what is vital here in terms of the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League is that AT&T bought this company. Without AT&T buying this company, it would never have happened. Now, the leadership is different. Now, there's these rumors about a civil war between AT&T, Warner Media, and Warner Brothers. You are dreaming, my friend. You are dreaming, right? There are some people still involved in, Warner Brothers Entertainment, the film division, that made the decision to remove Zack Snyder, right, and didn't want Zack anymore. But at the end of the day, there's no civil war. AT&T are running things now, and they decide what happens. And what they want is to please the consumer. They believe the customer is always right, even if the customer is wrong. Now, I've worked in retail, and that's the attitude you have to fly by. In the Disney store, You get a smile and say, hello, good morning, how are you? Welcome to the Disney store. This is AT&T. This is the concept of running businesses. You cannot, as someone who runs a multi-trillion-dollar concern, say, fan entitlement. Fan entitlement is so bad. These dudes and these folks. No one in the customer service industry works along that platform. They don't. Only the entertainment industry, who have become too big for their boots, too political, and really thought they could keep on coining in the money by being rude to us and arrogant to us. Because, of course, men are the big evil now, right? So let's just talk down to blokes and call them folks and dudes, and let's just make fun of the people who are actually buying the product we want them to consume. Makes total sense, doesn't it? But AT&T have come in and said, you know what? You want the haircut? You can have it. You want the Snyder cut? You can have it. You want the Schumacher cut? There was a great campaign the other day. There was a great Twitter event, really successful. We are going to get these director's cuts. We are going to see the kind of Superman we all want. If you like Cavill, you're going to see Cavill. J.J. Abrams will do something different. That's what the multiverse strategy is all about. And that's so very vital and important now. They are taking a model that is very different to what the MCU are doing, although the MCU are actually going down the multiverse strategy themselves, and that will begin in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. They are going down that direction as well. So in a lot of ways, DC and the MCU are going on the same train along the same track. Again, I'm very interested in this, how both companies deal with this. But the MCU will still have a shared universe. In terms of DC and their live-action movies and TV shows, Arrowverse will always be contained within a connective universe. But we've heard Patty Jenkins talk about this before, these standalone movies, each director being able to make their own films. I still believe a connective universe is a better sell, if you like. I think it's really worked out well for the MCU. The MCU isn't this great thought-out thing, but it's connective. You get Captain America crossing over with Iron Man and things like that. People like that. But in terms of the multiverse strategy, you could still have a cohesive shared universe at times. That's why I believe Cyborg will be in the Flash movie. We already know that Michael Keaton will be in the Flashpoint movie as the original 1989 Batman. That is part of the multiverse strategy. So what's going to happen, really, it's a bigger shared universe than the MCU. They're taking the Reeves movies, the Keaton movies, and they're saying, yeah, we can put you in that. Of course, we can't put Christopher Reeve unless they do something very special with CG, which would be very awesome one day, right? But who knows? But the multiverse strategy will have an element of a shared universe. I can definitely guarantee you of that. But it also does give creatives and directors and writers that freedom to work in their own sandpit, as we've discussed before, rather than, this is shared, this is what I want you to do. Now, Zack Snyder was planning a cohesive shared universe. Whether you like that universe or not, that's exactly what he was planning. And that was thrown out. But is it back in again? Well, to a point, it is. He's discussed BVS and MOS being his sandpit, where there is continuity in Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's the story that film is telling. Now, Zack Snyder's Justice League apparently is over 4 hours long. So, again with this, we look at the format and what kind of format this is going to be put out. And I'm not talking about 4.3. I'm not talking about aspect ratios, because aspect ratios don't really bother me. That's something for Zack and some of the other fans to concern themselves about. For me, is this a TV show? Is this a movie? And I said this the other day. And I also expect a limited theatrical run for Zack Snyder's Justice League. This could be, as I say, over 4 hours. But I think a lot of people want to see the completed movie all in one. So I think what you might get, HBO Max may actually do it in episodes, and then cinematically and theatrically, you'll be able to see as a whole picture, as a whole film. And I think eventually HBO Max will do the kind of noir version, the black and white version, because he has done one in black and white, did he say? Or is he going to do it in black and white as well? So Zack has said that as well. So I think they're going to milk this thing dry, and they're entitled to do so, because this was a big decision by AT&T. They came in. They knew that there was toxicity going on within the reshoots with Joss Whedon. And I told you last year, when Ann Sarnoff came in, there was a full, open, transparent investigation into the Justice League problem. She investigated it along with her people, along with AT&T. They ordered it. They ordered her to do it, and she did. This is why Ray Fisher is speaking out about it. So, and as we see what's going on with Ellen, right? Apparently there was a lot of bullying on her show as well. And I don't know if Ellen was involved or not. She may have not known anything about it. The investigation will tell us everything. AT&T is definitely a different creature than Time Warner. This is a company that comes from telecommunications, from customer services. They believe not only in treating their customers the right way, but their staff, their workers, must be treated like family. And if they're not treated like family, and if they're bullied or abused, AT&T will investigate it. And if it turns around that the accusations are true, they're out on their ear. AT&T create a family environment. When they were taking calls from us to release the Snyder Cut community about releasing the cut, they were very polite. Do you remember what we were told? That apparently they were just telling us what we wanted to hear. And maybe at the time they were, that was their orders. But the point being, they were listening. They were listening. The letter writing campaign was confirmed by Deb Snyder to be a success. They liked the letter writing campaign. AT&T are a company that took a big punt on a big grand old company like Time Warner. And they are going to take everything it owns and utilize it and make money from it. And you as a DC fan should be excited. Because as I said before, you like Snyder? Awesome. You're going to get it. You like a different Superman, a more Christopher Reeve type of Superman? You're going to get it. You like Brandon Routh's Superman? You're going to get a straight-to-streaming series. You like Ben Affleck's Batman? You're going to get the Batman movie or the Batman straight-to-streaming TV show. They are going to give you everything you want. And you people, along with me, are going to find this out at DC Fandom. The real deal. The place to be if you're a DC fan. And just closing off today's DCEU Daily, it's been brought to my attention that Jodie's Corner is taking a YouTube break. Unlike some, I take no pleasure in this. I believe, Jodie, that you should just keep doing your YouTube videos, but rein it in. Be a nicer guy. Be the guy you was originally. Originally, you were saying it how it was, but you weren't being abusive. The problem with you now is you have a decision. You have got a lot of subs from the rude, aggressive way you're doing stuff. And this is a big problem, of course. What do you do now? I think you should carry on doing what you're doing. Apologise for all the stuff that you've said to Grace Randolph, to Ray Fisher, and to everyone else. And say, do you know what? I want this to be a more positive environment. Maybe that will cost you a few subs. But in the long run, you'll get better subs for it. That's what I think you should do, Jodie. Anyway, comment down below, like, share and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with even more DCEU Daily. See you again soon.